Welcome back to Let's Play Heroes Chronicles. I am your host, Board Gamer Girl, and we are about to start the Truth Within Nightmares scenario of the Conquest of the Underworld campaign. Tarnum must kill Sandro to get the key to the next level. All heroes are limited to level 18, but Tarnum and two of his best captains will transfer over to the next scenario. The Sword of Judgment will also carry over to the next scenario. Tarnum, of course, must not die. So, we have a medium-sized map. We're going to up the difficulty. It's us versus 3 enemies. And plus 1 attack or defense. We'll take attack, why not?
The torments of the underworld are visited upon those who dwell there, which is why so many of its inhabitants are insane. After months in this dark land, Tarnum and his men began to succumb to the ghosts of their past, but none worse than the immortal healer.
Now I must face Sandro, the necromancer, who holds the key to the next level of the underworld. He's not likely to give it up freely. Sandro dwells in a deepest, most vile parts of these caverns. However, I hear rumors of 2 lesser demon barons who also protect this plane. One good piece of news, though. The angels and archangels have decided to join the fight. Awesome, so we'll now be able to get those. That's nice. And we start out with a town. Dude, you keep the Helm of Heavenly Enlightenment? That's kind of insane. Well, okay. That's basically awesome right there. So we start out with less gold. But alright. But we might go the troop route. Partially just to mix things up a bit too. Like, all I've been doing so far is no, that just doesn't make sense. All I've been doing so far is just basically going for gold, and particularly when I don't really need it. Might as well make it a little bit different. Alright, who is Cuthbert? You're over here. You're going to take the experience because you're behind. Pack of Wraiths. A ragged-looking griffin swoops down from the sky and faints dead away at your feet. Looks as if the poor creature had been forced to fight 100 times. Wondering why he didn't just fly away, you find the shackles of war firmly bound on his feet. You remove them and order some men to give the proud creature a decent burial. Alright. I'm totally down with like a free little stack. Mainly just a free awesome artifact. Alright. You are going to give me... No. You are going to give me your archers. And we'll have you keep the pikemen for right now, because with your spell power and just general spell awesomeness, you can take out some stuff. Which means you'll go this way, and I'll go this way. Yeah. Cuthbert, I'm not sure what to do with you at the moment. Hello, skeletons. Let's kill you. Wow. You didn't want to just be in like a nice little line for me? Maybe you'll get into a better formation. At the moment, the answer is no, you will not get into a better formation. Frost ring still costs 12. Why is this so loud? Like, is it just me, or does it seem loud to anyone else? I don't know. I guess it's just me, but it does seem loud. Look at all these little stat boosts. Alright, well, Cuthbert, you can't actually go anywhere, so we'll just have you scout a little bit. Ooh. Maybe you'll come down here and get some stuff. We need a blacksmith. We will get ourselves a blacksmith. 2, 3. And you're gonna drain all my spell points. Right. You guys are giant jerks. I mean, I think we'll still be fine. I just would really appreciate if you guys clumped in a way that would allow me to kill lots of you. Ah, just more stuff for me. Oh, this was a giant. I don't know. I feel like it was a giant mistake. I could be wrong. Maybe it's not a giant mistake, but it feels that way. Oh my goodness. Stop draining my spell points. Just also, like, you know, could you not be so slow about it? Alright, let's do better this time. No, we're still not doing better. Silly, look, you killed 2 of them there. Just too slow. Not too slow, but just... Did I not... No? Alright, fine. Maybe I'm just a little insane or something. Lots of whites. You know, at the moment I'm thinking I want to take out the pack of wraiths. They are also going to be stealing my spell points, but one, it gives Cuthbert a direction to go in. But it also... Oh my goodness. Please just... Move faster, wraiths. Move faster. Alright. we'll give you the shackles of war. I mean, I guess, sure, why not? You can keep that for right now. Because you're the one who's most hurting for stuff. And then you'll come back down here. I do kind of want to make sure I get this stuff out of the way as well. My dreams have turned to those days when I was rebuilding the glory of my people back before I became the immortal hero. There is nothing like the open road ahead of you, and an army rumbling at your back. Even the smell of hundreds of men, orcs, goblins, wolf raiders, and ogres was a comfort compared to the rotten egg stench of these caverns. I belonged to something greater I belonged to something greater than myself then. I was doing what was right by unifying my people under one banner so we could win our freedom back from our oppressors. I miss those days. Yeah, me too, buddy. Well, now, Cuthbert, you've run out of stuff to do. It's kind of unfortunate. How much life do you have? 14. Yeah, why not? Oh man, Cuthbert. Yeah, what come if you come down here? I'm like trying to find things for you to do now. 5, 6. The men are not pleased about walking over the bones of the dead, and you should have heeded some of the premonitions. The bones begin to move on their own, and suddenly you are attacked. How much life do you guys have? Well then, boom. Sweet! That is kind of awesome, I must say. Finding some awesome boots of speed. Cuthbert, you are just like my little treasure hunter. Man, I was kind of hoping you'd just join me. Stop being jerks. Kill me. kill me with your nonsense. Just kill them, thank you. Probably should have gone for those guys first, since they've already been. Whatever. So we got some Cerberus, and we've got some whites. We will clearly attack the whites. Look at all these creature generators we have. This is awesome. It's going to take us a little while to build up these armies, but, you know, whatever. Queen Allison has now moved into the castle. We discussed her participation in the exploration of this level, but I told her I needed someone I could trust to watch the castle. I think that convinced her. Surprisingly, she carries herself boldly and proudly, even though we're surrounded by the never-fading reek of death. Most Erathian women would have fainted away. Even more impressive, the men don't seem to resent her presence. In fact, I think they've developed a newfound respect for their queen. Good. Why not? Go for some water magic. Yeah, why not? A pack of Cerberus versus lots of Cerberus. Alright, well. We're just gonna fight them too. Oh, that's one pikeman out of the deal. That's basically awesome. I don't get any troops from you, but I do get extra money. I think I'm just gonna go for the extra money. I mean, why not? Seriously. It's an extra 500 gold a day. Pay yourself off in a few days. Now let's come and do your real job. Alright. Alright, run over here, Adelaide. Yeah, we're going to continue to take experience because that's just what we want. And I'm really happy with your setup. Like, this is just an awesome setup. Tarnum just keeps being awesome. It's great. Ooh, we got one little group. That's exciting. Now, I'm assuming we're still the... yeah, okay. Then we're going to slow this punk down. Although it was a pack, it wasn't even lots. Eh, not as big of a deal. Go, Ballista. I love you. Is this worthwhile? Basic air magic. Well, Tarnum certainly can't use it. So, yeah, you'll work on heading out. Yeah, here we go, even more griffins. Awesome. Alright, now we need to start getting ourselves some troops. Look at that, that's so pretty. Alright, pikemen, swordsmen, archers. For expert scouting, why not? I guess we'll start with a pack of wraiths. You're gonna stay in there. In my dreams, I think I can still hear the clash of arms as the wizard kings of Bracadoon sent their dogs to quell my rebellion. It was the first time I faced my oppressors in battle, and my army triumphed when all others thought we would fail. I can still see the look of fear on the faces of the cowardly wizards as we rose up and took back what was ours. My men were a little afraid as well. They had never known a life without servitude, but their courage hadn't been bred out of them yet. They rallied around me. It was a glorious moment in barbarian history, one I shall always remember. Alright. We're also going to get ourselves one of these. I should watch out. I'm using my money rather quickly. I have some archers. Guess we do need to go for the gold mine. Yeah. Steal my spell points. See if I care. health do you have? Kinda wanna wait. Perfect. Not ready for that quite yet. More gold. Pack of liches. Whoa. You know, for the moment, Fiona, I think you're just gonna sit down here and just pick up these guys. Because I don't really know what else to do with you. Okay. So, we're going to take on the several manticores, but we're going to try and do it intelligently. Let's see if this works. It's not really guaranteed that it will, but... we're going to give it a shot. Alright, here we go. Awesome. Awesome, there's like a bazillion of them. I'll slow all of you? Yeah! Kill it! Yeah. Move, guys. Nice. Alrighty. Kill it. Stand your ground. Go up there and kill it. Nice. Alright, let's let the manticores come. Really? Kill it! Yeah! This is awesome. Look at that. That was like minimal disruption, too. Alright, we're gonna hit here first. Then we're gonna come up here. Pack of vampires. I guess we'll wait and take them all next turn. Give me all your gold. That's all I needed. City Hall. Boom. Boom. Not hosed yet. Yeah, we'll engage them too. Why not? Really? A free gold mine? You guys kidding me? This is pretty solid. Pretty solid. You're gonna stay there. I already have the Helm of Heavenly Enlightenment. Reports have confirmed that the Sword of Judgment is somewhere on this plane of the underworld. It is a powerful weapon for the forces of good, and we must find it. The clerics tell me that combining several other items with the necklace, the helm, and the sword will create the Angelic Alliance, a formidable weapon with the power to not only increase the abilities of its wearer, but also cast prayer on any troops that follow him. Yes, we know that from Shadow of Death. And it does look like we are going to create the Angelic Alliance, which is kind of awesome. I mean, I like the Angelic Alliance. But before we get too much farther, I think this is a pretty good stopping point for the day. We have uncovered a lot of awesome. So, yeah, that was intelligent. Thanks everyone for watching. This is Board Gamer Girl saying have a great day. See ya!